What is up, Job Squad? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of Universe Mode, episode number 7. We are back with Monday Night Raw. We're still waiting for them to patch out the arena so that way we can actually make our own Universe Mode arena, but until then, I guess we will continue on with the show. I do apologize that there have not been any Universe Mode episodes recently. I was sick, and so yelling and screaming really just was not going to work out well. So, but we are back. Pete Dunne and Dolph Ziggler are starting off the show here tonight. A scuffle in the backstage area as Dolph Ziggler was awarded an Intercontinental title match. Pete Dunne found out. He went looking for Dolph Ziggler. And management has decided that we would have a match. And Dolph Ziggler even said he will put his number one contendership for the Intercontinental title on the line in a backstage brawl. So that one's kicking things off. All right. Things only get better from there. All right. Then we got some simulations, a couple of simmies. We're going to call them simmies. I'm not going to go to the main event because in the main event, let me give you guys the rundown from the last couple of weeks. We started off with a fatal 4-way number one contendership match. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins, right? Was it Seth? I believe it was Seth. I don't remember the fourth guy, but just bear with me here. AJ Styles is our champion. Brock Lesnar beats John Cena and Kurt Angle, and the fourth guy, who I believe to be Seth Rollins. John Cena, or it was Braun Strowman, wasn't it? Was it Braun Strowman? Whatever. Braun Strowman was supposed to face Brock Lesnar the following week, last week. His spot was filled by John Cena as Braun was attacked in the backstage area. The footage has still yet to be released, and Braun Strowman is still out of action. So we assume. John Cena defeated Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles last week as he was looking to the future. He was looking for a world title shot, and he beat Brock Lesnar and he beat AJ Styles, and so now he is in the match at Halloween Havoc. So here tonight, John Cena, he took Braun Strowman's spot against Brock Lesnar. He beat Brock Lesnar. Here tonight, he's got to team up with Brock Lesnar. Why? They're both the number one contenders. Who's the world champion? AJ Styles. What does he get to do? He gets to pick his partner. So it is a mystery partner tag team match as John Cena and Brock Lesnar take on AJ Styles and mystery partner. Could it be Braun Strowman? He's not cleared to wrestle as far as I'm aware, but maybe he is cleared to wrestle. Maybe he's coming out. Maybe it's maybe it's The Undertaker. Maybe it's Kane. Maybe it's Triple H. Maybe it's somebody from the OC. Maybe it's Finn Balor. You never know. But that will be our main event here tonight. But let's go ahead. Let's send it to the backstage area as these two, their tension has boiled out of control over the last couple of weeks. Pete Dunne, Dolph Ziggler, backstage brawl. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These two men do not like each other. We are in the backstage area. Tensions have boiled over. Pete Dunne went after Dolph Ziggler after he found out Ziggler was getting the Intercontinental title match that these two guys have been fighting over. It was just handed to him. As far as Pete Dunne is concerned, this match was just handed to Dolph Ziggler, and he was unhappy about it. Dolph Ziggler said, hey, man, hey, back it up. Management said this is a match now. This is happening in the backstage area, ladies and gentlemen. It's a match, no referee, just first man to kill the other man really wins. But, yeah, if Pete Dunne wins, he will be the number one contender for the Intercontinental title, and Dolph Ziggler no longer will be. The walls are striped. I'm not sure why, but that definitely is not supposed to be like that. Anyways, Dolph Ziggler here bouncing the head off of one of those storage cases that WWE uses to store everything. You know, everything that comes into the building needs to be in one of those storage cases. It just makes everything easier, right? You're trying to move your stuff. Oh, and there's, what was that, Ali and Renee Young doing an interview, having a little chat there in front of the interview space. They run off. They don't want anything to do with it. Andrade getting out of harm's way as well. This thing is heading back to, it looks like, catering. Dolph Ziggler wants maybe a little snack. Maybe he needs a water break. I'm not too sure. But Pete Dunne catches up to him, grabs him by his little ponytail, And now he's pulling him back. No, Dolph Ziggler, though. He's going elbows to the midsection. This backstage brawl so far shows exactly how tense these two men are. Just how much they don't like each other. An absolutely vicious backstage brawl so far. Just disgusting display of violence by these two men so far in this matchup. I just cannot believe the levels that these two men will stoop to in order to try and hurt and injure the other man. Oh, and here we go. All right, Dolph Ziggler catches Pete Dunne, throws him into one of those storage cases once again. Right hand to the back of the head. He's got him by the hair. Here we go. Off the storage case again. No. Pete Dunne with an elbow to the midsection. He gets free. What's he going to do? Okay, he's going to back up. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, great. All right, he's still going to fight. All right, but Dolph Ziggler grabs him again. What's he got in store for him this time? Into the storage case again? No, Pete Dunne. Once again. Elbow to the midsection. He's going to throw Dolph. Dolph Ziggler having none of it. Right hand there. Pete Dunne grabbing Dolph here again. All right, what's he going to do this time? Okay. All right, yep. Elbow to the midsection as this match continues to be an absolute bloodfest. I don't know how we're ever going to be able to air this thing oh, here we go, an actual move onto the concrete. Oh my gosh, one of those little barriers. I believe those are to like hide the wires or something. I don't know. I've seen those at carnivals, right? And then they put the wires under there. And then they don't do a good job of it, so you're still, like, tripping over wire. You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys been to carnivals before? So I think that's what those are for. Or they're speed bumps. Maybe if they got, like, a golf cart race going on. I don't know. They can put some speed bumps out there. Here we go. Pete Dunne, though. He's bringing the fight to Dolph Ziggler. It looks like, I'm not going to lie here, man. It looks like Dolph Ziggler had been caught off guard with this entire matchup, and he was feeling maybe a little pressured by management and, you know, trying to make the right, you know, trying to do the right thing, even though he ran away in the first matchup. But here we go. Tilt-a-whirl DDT right into the concrete. There's no padding back here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the backstage area. There's no reason for padding. People aren't fighting back here, usually. So there's no reason for padding. That is pure concrete as these two guys, oh, here we go. Dolph now. What's he got in mind? What's he got in mind as he pulls Pete Dunne towards the catering area once again, but Pete Dunne with the elbows. Once again to the midsection as he gets free. Now he's going to grab Dolph, and he's got something in mind as well. Oh, he throws him towards the chair. Dolph, take a seat. Dolph, though, tripping over his own feet before he gets there. Might have scraped his knee. Got a boo-boo. I don't know. Kick to the face, though, by Pete Dunne. That's a vicious kick to the face that we just saw there, as now he's going to grab the wrist, the hand. Oh, I thought he was going to do a little snap there, but he didn't. Couple of knees to the back of Dolph Ziggler. Ooh, a big right hand there. Oh my God! Almost into the chair. He almost went neck first, head first into the chair. I mean, that could have been absolutely disgusting. He could have killed Dolph Ziggler with that maneuver had he. I mean, you could snap your neck doing that. You catch that chair just right, you're snapping your neck. Dolph Ziggler knocks over the chair as he's in a lot of pain back here. He's in a lot of pain here in the backstage area. Into the wall. No, into the door goes Dolph Ziggler as we are now in the corporate offices. Pete Dunne grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase. Is this foreshadowing for the future? I wonder if Vince McMahon or Triple H are in the office, right? Stephanie McMahon as well. I wonder if they're in the office. We haven't gotten a shot yet. They haven't run out. Granted, if it's Triple H or Vince McMahon, I can't imagine they would. Not like, you know, if I was Stephanie, you know, I just don't want to get hurt, you know? Not that she's not been in those kind of situations before. You can see there the Royal Rumble, the Royal Rumble poster as the Royal Rumble is coming up in just a couple of months here, ladies and gentlemen. We're approaching it. We're on the road to the Royal Rumble. I'll go ahead and I'll throw that out there. We're on the road to the Royal Rumble. No, we're not. We're at Halloween Havoc. Oh, there it is. Pete Dunne turns him inside out right there on the carpet in the corporate office. That's carpet burn on the back, if I've ever seen it. Pete Dunne is absolutely vicious here tonight. He wanted this thing. He was ready to fight Dolph Ziggler before the match was even made. So it only makes sense that Pete Dunne came into this thing ready to go. Geared up and ready to go. Dolph Ziggler, though, I mean, he has beaten... Oh, no, I guess Dolph Ziggler beat Pete Dunne once. And, oh, there it is. It's Stephanie. It's Stephanie. She's just holding out. She's just waiting for this thing to just finish, I guess, in her office. He tries to throw him into the plant there. Dolph Ziggler doesn't have quite the green thumb. He backs away from the plant there. But I forgot that Dolph Ziggler, he got disqualified in the first match. He ran away from Pete Dunne, and then he won the cage match in the second one. So it's only fitting. I completely forgot that the first match went to a no contest. So of course Pete Dunne's angry. Of course he wants to fight Dolph Ziggler. The first match, he didn't even have a chance to win, and he was well on his way to a victory before Dolph got disqualified. Before he had himself disqualified. You telling me Dolph Ziggler didn't purposely go and get a chair and get disqualified in that matchup? Is that what happened? Now I don't remember if that's what happened or if it went to a count out. Now I don't remember. All right, well, it was a no contest nonetheless. All right, back outside of I'm sure Stephanie is very excited to have these two out of her office, as now she can get some work done. Oh my God, Dolph Ziggler to the top of the cage, to the top of the storage bin there. Big splash onto the concrete pavement. He picks up Pete, and a famouser right there on the concrete, right on the face first onto the concrete. As he continues to just brutalize Pete Dunne here. It looked like it was going to... Oh, and now Pete Dunne reverses it. Here we go. Big German suplex right there. Oh, my God. That's got to... I mean, it looked like Dolph Ziggler's head bounced off the concrete, the back of the head. He might have a concussion. We're going to have to head the other way, guys, as Dolph Ziggler is going to need to see the doctor after that German suplex. Big right hands there as Pete Dunne. He goes for it. Oh, and he nails it. Oh, and Pete Dunne, just like that, he knocks out Dolph Ziggler, and he is victorious here tonight in this backstage brawl, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup we just witnessed in that absolutely vicious, brutal backstage brawl. They were all over. They were all over the backstage area in that brawl. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's send it back to the simulations. Let's get some simulations out of the way. All right, I just smacked the hell out of my mic. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get some simulations out of the way. I'm gonna cover up the last little bit there to make sure that you guys can't see who is who the mystery opponent or who the mystery tag partner is. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead. Robert Roode versus Aleister Black. Oh, we got 3 R's at the top. Almost 3 B's at the bottom, but no. All right, let's go ahead. Let's simulate. We will be randomizing as Aleister Black beats Robert Roode. Rusev versus Buddy Murphy. There we go. All right, who do we got? Buddy Murphy defeating Rusev. Okay, I was just checking to see what was over there. Rowan in singles competition against Bobby Lashley. Who do we got here? It's Bobby Lashley. All right, main event time, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys cannot see it, but it is a tag team match. John Cena, the newest of #1 contenders, versus Brock Lesnar. John Cena and Brock Lesnar, they're going to have to coexist in this matchup versus AJ Styles and his mystery tag team partner. It is... Oh, what is going on here? We had tag team action set up here. I got to turn off subtitles. Wait, now hold on a second. This was not supposed to be a one-on-one match. As AJ Styles is beating down Brock Lesnar here, I'm not really quite sure what is going on. God, all right. So now the tag teams have been. It looks like AJ Styles came out first, and then Brock Lesnar was going to come out, and then his partner John Cena was going to come out, and then the surprise would come out fourth. But AJ Styles couldn't wait as he wanted to attack Brock Lesnar, and then the other two guys, as they came out, and then we did a cut, and now you guys can see that the surprise has been ruined by the game, and it is actually Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is the surprise tag team partner. He was also in that fatal 4-way match as he was looking for one last shot. And as far as I know, AJ Styles has said that if Kurt Angle can get a victory here, if Kurt Angle can get the pinfall for him and their team, he will award Kurt Angle a World Heavyweight title matchup next week here on Raw. He's not gonna wait for Halloween Havoc. We got one more Raw before Halloween Havoc, and he said, Kurt, you pick up the pinfall in our tag team match here tonight. You get a title shot next week. John Cena, he had to beat Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles. All he gets is thrown into the match. Now it's a triple threat match at Halloween Havoc between John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and AJ Styles. Kurt Angle, he gets a pinfall here tonight. He gets a singles match next week here on Monday Night Raw for the World Heavyweight title. Of course, this is a Tornado tag team match. The way things started, I guess management thought it's only fair that that's how things go down. All right. It's started off with a kick, that's for sure. Anyways, Kurt Angle with a kick to the midsection there on Brock Lesnar. We're just going to try to call this thing and not be upset that the game was, like, really weird. I don't know what the hell happened there. I guess because AJ and Brock are in a rivalry together because Brock's the #1 contender. So, like, I guess that's... I mean, like, I understand the cutscene. And Kurt, he just tried to clothesline him over the rope there, and he just fell back into the ring. All right. Kurt Angle with a German suplex there to John Cena. AJ Styles with an armbar here on Brock Lesnar. If you can make Brock Lesnar tap, you can make anybody tap. If you can make Brock Lesnar, or I guess at this point in Kurt Angle's career, you can make him tap. You can make him tap. But if you can make Brock tap, forget about it. You can make anybody tap. Who's gonna tap out Brock Lesnar? As AJ Styles with the right hands to the head of Brock Lesnar is John Cena. I get the feeling John Cena, although he's upset and although he does have a match coming up with AJ Styles, he just wants to continue to move forward, and that's why he's not focused so much on AJ. As we've seen with Brock so far in this match, is I get the feeling that Brock Lesnar wants to hurt AJ Styles going into their match at Halloween Havoc. If Brock Lesnar can hurt one of the men going into that match, it's one less person that he has to worry about in that triple threat match. John Cena, however, he likes to do things by the code, you know? And it's very interesting that we haven't seen any teamwork, and you don't really need much teamwork in a Tornado tag match, although I think that it does in fact help, as we saw, you know, Kurt was in a bit of a trouble here, but we got a pinfall, 1 count, AJ unable to get the victory there as John Cena kicked out. But we saw Kurt Angle, he was in a bit of trouble against John Cena there, and AJ Styles came to the aid of Kurt Angle. We have not seen that between Brock Lesnar and John Cena so far in this match. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and assume they just don't get along very well, as AJ Styles hits the phenomenal forearm, and he goes for a pin here as Kurt Angle throws a suplex onto Brock Lesnar, 1 count, and AJ Styles still unable to finish off John Cena, as he's going to try to gloat to the crowd now. That's a very surprising move there by AJ. John Cena picking up Styles, sit-out powerbomb right up against the ropes, as Kurt Angle is just wrestling Brock Lesnar. He is wrestling the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar, man, he somehow, in this entire matchup, he comes out looking the worst so far. As Kurt Angle now going for the 3 German suplexes on John Cena, dropping him on the back of his head. AJ Styles getting back up here. Brock Lesnar coming back too, as he's just going to kick AJ Styles in the midsection. Again, a vicious shot And I think it's because Brock Lesnar is looking to injure AJ Styles going into their match at Halloween Havoc. I mean, it's like, I can't fault him for it, right? I mean, this is what wrestling is. And if you can injure the other man to the point where he can or cannot wrestle, I mean, if he can't wrestle, you got to assume that management's going to let John Cena and Brock Lesnar fight for the title. And AA there, but if Brock's in the ankle lock here. Brock could tap out. Brock Lesnar, he taps out. What is going on here? Okay, but I thought all of a sudden this was an elimination tag match. Kurt Angle, although he didn't get the pinfall, he tapped out Brock Lesnar. That means next week here on Raw, we're gonna get AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle for the world title. Halloween Havoc. In the and week after week, really, Halloween Havoc is the main event has completely changed. It went from a singles match. Oh my God, these two, absolutely ecstatic. I can only imagine how Kurt Angle feels as he entered that fatal four-way match a few weeks ago, because he feels like he still has something left in the tank. He still feels like he has one more run in him. He still feels like one more world one more title run is in his tank. He still feels it. And next week he can prove that against AJ Styles. Very interesting turn of events here. I mean, with the events of next week, if Kurt Angle wins the world title, we could be looking at a fatal four-way match at Halloween Havoc for the world championship. What an interesting turn of events here. Not only the fact that that's all happening, but Kurt Angle tapped out Brock Lesnar. What did I say at the beginning of the show? If you could tap out Brock Lesnar, you could tap out anybody. Now, I was talking about AJ Styles, but Kurt Angle tapping out Brock Lesnar at his age is very impressive as well. What a show, ladies and gentlemen. What a show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at JobberNation. This has been your boy, JobberNation. Bye.